Hello again, Paul from Luxolite here. Today we're going to talk about all the different types of modes available on these crazy awesome flashlights that we sell. We sell over 50 different kinds of flashlights, and depending on what you're doing with it, you might want different modes of operation. And I'll explain what I'm talking about. This is the Fenix LD20. It's my personal favorite, which is why I always talk about it. This one has, how many modes? 6 different modes, and it can let you have exactly the right kind of light for whatever you're doing. So I'll explain them first, then I'll show you what they look like. The first thing that you can change is whether it's in the normal mode or the turbo mode. If you tighten the head all the way, it's in turbo mode, and then when you turn it on, it's either on at full brightness, which is 180 lumens, or if you tap the rear button, it goes into strobe light mode. If you loosen the head a little bit, it goes into normal mode, and then it ranges from 9 lumens, 47, 94, and then it has an SOS mode where it spells out SOS in Morse code should you ever find yourself stranded somewhere and need to signal somebody. So let's see what these look like in the dark. First I'm going to do, I'll start off at 9 lumens and then we'll go up from there. So this is the 9 lumens. That's kind of the general use. This lasts for about 72 hours, so you can leave it on for 3 days. Perfect for reading at night in a tent or making your way around the house when you don't want to wake anybody up. From then it goes up to the next level, which is 47 lumens, and then the highest normal mode, which is 94 lumens. And then if I tap the button again, we go into SOS mode. So if we need to signal somebody, we can use that. Now if we tighten the head all the way and turn it on, we go into the brightest mode, which is 180 lumens. And this will last for up to 2 hours. When you're in turbo mode, if you tap the rear button, then it goes into strobe light mode. Besides being fun at parties, this can be used by law enforcement officers to try and disorient someone at night and distract them. So that's how the LD20 works. There's a lot of modes. It takes a few minutes to try and figure out how they all work. Some people might prefer one that has fewer modes or simple on-off. The next one I'm going to show you is the Wolf-Eyes Sniper. This only has 2 modes. This light is specifically made to be mounted to a weapon for law enforcement officers for tactical use. It can be mounted somewhere on the weapon, and then the trigger, which is this little pressure pad here, can be mounted on the stock somewhere so that when you squeeze it, it triggers the light. This one has 2 modes: extremely bright, 280 lumens, and strobe. And it has a really interesting interface the way it works. If you just squeeze the trigger and turn it on, it goes on at full brightness, 280 lumens. If you need it to go off, you just let it go and it goes off. So very easy to use if you're in a tense situation. In addition, besides the normal mode of squeezing it and turning it on, if you double press it, like double clicking on a mouse, it goes into strobe light mode immediately. So very simple to use when you don't want to have to think about 5 different modes. So if we can kill the lights, I'll show you what this looks like on the wall over here. Mainly it looks bright. It's an extremely bright 280 lumen light, and by squeezing this little pressure pad, it instantly goes on and off. And then if I want to go into strobe light mode, I just squeeze it twice and it's in strobe mode. So those are 2 of the different flashlights we carry and some of the different modes they have. And the key is to find one that has the modes that you want. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, info@luxolite.com, or give us a call. Check the number on our website. Thanks. Again, I'm Paul with luxolite.com.